Welcome to Daily English Practice High Quality. The artist who forgot his talent. He was 35 years old when he finally realized that something precious inside him had disappeared. Not suddenly, but slowly, quietly, like a candle burning out while you are still in the room. His life looked normal on the outside: job, bills, deadlines, calls, routines, but inside, something felt empty. Something felt unfinished. Something felt forgotten. Many years ago, he was an artist. Not a professional one, not someone who sold paintings or exhibited in fancy galleries, just a boy with colors on his fingers and dreams in his eyes. He would draw for hours without noticing time. Art was not a hobby, it was his language, his heartbeat, his closest friend. But life has a strange way of pushing dreams into corners. At first, he thought he would take a break from painting to focus on studies. Then the break became months, then years, then responsibilities, then survival, and one day, the world convinced him that art would not pay the bills. And so, he packed away his brushes, sealed his colors, closed his sketchbook, and told himself it was for the best. But the truth was simple. He forgot who he really was. And so, at 35, he found himself working a job he did not enjoy, living a life he did not choose, waking up every morning with a silent fatigue he could not explain. Every day felt the same. Every week felt repeated. Every moment felt borrowed. He was not unhappy, but he was not alive either. One evening, after a long day of work, he came home feeling more exhausted than usual. He dropped his bag, loosened his tie, and sat in silence. The room looked normal, but inside him something was shifting. Something old. Something familiar. He opened the drawer to look for a pen, and accidentally, his hand touched a small object. A pencil. Not just any pencil, his old sketch pencil, the one he used every day when he was young. The wood was worn, the tip broken, but the memories inside it were still sharp. He held it gently, and suddenly, he felt something he had not felt in years. A memory, a moment, a version of himself he had abandoned. He placed the pencil on the table and stared at it. Questions began filling his mind. When was the last time I created something? When did I stop drawing? What happened to the dream I once protected like treasure? That night, he could not sleep. He kept hearing his younger self whispering, "You promised we wouldn't forget." The next morning, he woke up with a strange desire, not strong, not loud, just a quiet pull. He found an old notebook from his cupboard. The pages were yellow, the edges curled. But it was empty enough to hold new beginnings. He sat with the notebook in front of him. His hands shook slightly. He placed the pencil on the first page, but nothing came out. No lines, no shapes, no ideas. He felt frustrated. How can something I loved so much become so difficult? Why can't I draw like before? Maybe it's too late. He closed the notebook, but something inside him refused to stay quiet. The next day, he tried again. And again. And again. At first, his lines were shaky. His drawings looked childish, unbalanced, unfinished. He felt irritated. He felt slow. He felt embarrassed in front of himself. But he kept going. Because deep down, he knew the truth. The artist inside him was not dead. He was just asleep. One evening, he sat near the window, the sky glowing orange. He began sketching the sunset, not perfectly, not professionally, but honestly. And without realizing, he lost track of time. The colors pulled him in. The silence around him melted into calm. The world outside disappeared. 30 minutes passed. 1 hour passed. 2 hours passed. He didn't even notice. When he finally looked at the sketch, he felt a sudden warmth in his chest. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't beautiful. But it was his. And that was enough. He smiled after a very, very long time. Little by little, he began drawing every night. Not to impress anyone. Not to show anyone. Not to become famous. Just to feel alive again. As days passed, he realized something powerful: talent never dies. It only waits. Slowly, he bought new colors, new brushes, a small drawing table, a simple lamp, Not expensive things, just enough to make space for the part of him he had forgotten. One night, while sketching a portrait, he suddenly stopped. A tear slid down his cheek. But it wasn't sadness. It was relief. It was the feeling of coming home after being lost for years. He whispered softly, "Where were you all this time?" And the answer inside him said, "I was here, waiting for you to remember." The more he drew, the more he changed. His stress reduced. His mind became clearer. His heart felt lighter. He woke up more peaceful. He slept more deeply. Even his work felt less tiring. He realized that he was not exhausted because of life. He was exhausted because he was disconnected from what made him alive. Whenever he held a pencil, he felt young again. He felt hopeful. He felt like he still had something pure inside him. Something untouched by the world. Months passed. One afternoon, his niece came to visit him. She saw one of his drawings lying on the table and asked, "Who made this?" He replied shyly, "I did." Her eyes widened. "It's so beautiful. Why don't you post your drawings online?" He laughed it off at first. Who would want to see my drawings? But her words stayed in his mind. The next day, he clicked a picture of one drawing and posted it on social media. He was nervous. He felt silly. But he pressed upload anyway. He expected nothing. But within a few hours, people began liking it. Some even commented, "This is amazing. Do you have more? Please post regularly." He felt a strange mix of surprise and joy. People appreciated something he thought he had lost forever. So he posted again, and again, and again. Soon, people began messaging him, asking for custom drawings, portraits, small commissions. Not big money, but small encouragement. And it was enough. Enough to remind him that passion is never wasted. Enough to remind him that dreams do not die just because they sleep. Enough to remind him that life gives back when you give yourself another chance. One evening, while sketching, he paused and thought about his younger self. The boy who loved colors. The boy who believed in magic. The boy who once said, "I'll never stop drawing." He felt guilty for abandoning that boy. But more than guilt, he felt gratitude. Because even after all these years, that small boy inside him still waited. Still believed. Still hoped. He realized something that changed everything. You never truly forget your talent. You only forget your courage. His drawings became better each month, not perfect, but honest, expressive, full of emotion. His style returned. His confidence returned. His joy returned. One day, he decided to frame the first sketch he made after restarting, The Imperfect Sunset. He placed it on his wall as a reminder. You don't have to be perfect to begin again. Years later, when someone asked him how he found his lost talent, he smiled and said, "I didn't find it. It found me, when I slowed down enough to hear it calling." And that became his life's biggest lesson. Whatever makes your soul come alive, never abandon it. Because one day, it will save you in ways nothing else can. Moral of the story: talent never dies. It waits for you. You are never too old to begin again. Life becomes meaningful when you reconnect with what you love. Thank you for watching Daily English Practice High Quality. If you want more motivational English stories, vocabulary lessons, and speaking practice, like, subscribe, and share this video now.